Religious organizations in Louisville can now apply to become overnight shelters that allows them to open their doors for people escaping homelessness or domestic violence.
But as our Ian Hardwick reports, the process to get approved started just this week, leaving little time for one church praying their shelter can open in January.
The Son of God was born homeless.
There was no room in the inn for baby Jesus. At Christ Church Episcopal Cathedral,
We're able to open the doors that were not open for Jesus' family on the night of his birth.
Dean Matthew Bradley prays there will always be room in the inn. It's an overnight shelter program that started in Nashville, bringing hundreds of people off the streets and into churches. Louisville just started its overnight shelter approvals for religious buildings.
What our primary concern will be is how quickly it can be turned around.
The Louisville Metro Council created the accessory overnight shelter back in September, but didn't actually pass the licensing requirements for it until this week in December. Permits require a fire escape plan and the posting of CPR instructions. Buildings must pass several inspections, which are more lenient than what permanent homeless shelters go through. It still includes sanitation requirements for beds.
So there are, on any given night in Louisville, people who don't have a place to come in.
Without enough beds citywide for Louisville's hundreds of unhoused, Bradley is in a rush to have 15 beds here and 15 at another church approved.
With the weather we've had recently, the difference between coming in and staying out can be a difference between whether someone lives or doesn't.
With an approval process in place, Bradley hopes room in the inn can grow with more churches willing to partner.
We don't proselytize to people who come. Some people choose to remain because it's a place where they're treated with dignity and humanity.
He recalls one woman in Murray, Kentucky, who came through doors like these for warmth during the 2008 recession.
She's buried in the memorial garden at our church. None of that would have happened without room in the inn.
This Christmas, Bradley's got one wish, one only the city of Louisville can grant. In downtown, Ian Hardwick, WHAS 11, on your side.
A lot of caring hearts here in Louisville, and Matthew Bradley says that the men's shelter will be in need of overnight volunteers if you can help.
And he's asking congregations to reach out through the Room in the Inn website. That's RITI Louisville.org.